You're probably wondering, why am I making a video so randomly like this? In this new digital age, a lot of people try to put on a persona or pretend to be somebody they're not, and I feel like that a lot of people nowadays are kind of feeling imposter syndrome. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I've had to deal with it for a little bit because it feels like you aren't deserving of anything. Even though you put in so much work, so much blood, sweat, and tears, you just feel like you've never been anything special. You've always just been regular. Now, if you don't know what the word imposter syndrome means, let's look it up right now. Imposter syndrome. All right, so here it is here. Perceived fraudulence. Imposter syndrome, also called perceived fraudulence, involves feelings of doubt or self-doubt and personal incompetence that persist despite your education, experience, and accomplishments. To counter these feelings, you might end up working harder and holding yourself to higher standards. Now that I've read the actual definition, I say that I've gotten over imposter syndrome, but I've not gotten over imposter syndrome. And bro, I'm not gonna lie. For some reason, it's so hard to really believe in yourself. Like, I am getting better at it, I am trying better, I'm trying to get better, and it's getting there, I'm not as bad as I used to be. So I kind of wanted to tell you guys like a little story of where I've come from, who I am, yada yada, so you can kind of understand where I'm coming from. So let's get into this little story. Got my drink. Let's do this. Ooh, that's bright on me. That's bright on me. That's bright on me. If you aren't new to the channel, you've been keeping up with me, thank you for continuing to support. But for all my new peoples out there, that's this might be your first, second, or third video. I'm just a wee boy from Mississippi. Now, if you don't know where that's from, that's okay, because most other people don't either, so it's fine. I'm from Mississippi. It's basically a small, well, it's a state, it's right beside Alabama, they do that, if you actually look at the map, And in Mississippi, it's basically just small town life. I'm gonna say it like that. It's small town life. Obviously, now that I live in Miami, it wasn't for me. I could not stand small town life, to me it was just too slow, too boring. By the age of 20, I actually moved out of my small town to this state here, Miami, and it's a little bit rough at first. I am now 21, and in that first year, so now this is the couple months, the first year prior was, we went through, me and my roommate, we went through hell, we went through a lot. But, we got through all of that. During that time, I restarted my YouTube back up and growing on the channel and, just, doing YouTube for fun because, I enjoyed it. I wasn't really expecting anything out of it. Of course I wanted to grow. Like, everybody who's doing social media wants to grow. But, I wasn't really taking it so serious where, I'm like, why am I not growing? It was just natural. But, eventually you get to the point, and I'm not saying I'm at this point now, but, eventually you get to a point where people start to look up to you. And it's kind of the most weirdest change because at one point, you're just doing your videos, nobody really cares. And you're kind of weird for doing it. Like, people are like, who's that guy? At first, out of nowhere, this is weird shift where instead of being the weird guy, now you're the person that they look up to. And it's just it happens so it kind of just comes up and just flips. At least that's how it happened for me. So I guess we're gonna talk about imposter. Let's talk about therapy again. Let's make this little therapy session. So you can be the therapist, I guess. Just talking to my camera. What am I doing? What am I fucking doing? I get a lot of DMs. People say, "Ty, thank you. I look up to you. Let's hang out. You mean so much to me. I love this video." Reaching out, genuine support. Bro, I say this. I would have never expected me, and this is imposter is really coming out. I would have never expected me, Ty Dent, just me, whoever, it's always been me, to get DMs from supporters. What? That's me. What? That's crazy to me. Bro, another crazy thing that happened to me is I was working in my normal job and my 9 to 5, whatever. And somebody actually came in, as I was walking out for to do something. Somebody came up to me and was like, "Yo, Ty," in person. "Yo, Ty, man, keep up the videos." And I was like, I looked back because I was like, that's no way he's talking to me. And I turned around, he said, "You do YouTube, right?" I said, Yeah, bro, I watch you. Love the videos. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I did the most embarrassing. It was the most awkward thing I've ever done. I said, "Oh, really? Thank you." And I just walked out the door. I know he probably thought I was the most weirdest dude ever. But I thought, "Yo, Todd is cool dude. I get on the camera, can talk to it." And in person, "Thanks." And walk out the door. Bro, the only reason I did that is because I didn't even know what to say. Who would I go up to him, "Yo, hey," I felt so imposter syndrome. I don't know, like, does this ever go away? And like, this is like me only at like 1,500 subscribers. I can't imagine 100K, 300K, million. Bro, does this ever go? Like, I feel like eventually you have to get to a point where you're just like, this is my life. This is, okay, this is who I am. Making this video made me realize, I guess I haven't beat my imposter syndrome. I thought I like, kinda beat it. I feel like I did. Yo, if anybody out there is dealing with similar issues I'm dealing with, it's not really an issue, but you know, similar experience, let me know in the comments, because it would be nice to have somebody else that like feels like this and like actually be able to talk to them, because like, believe it or not, like, you guys see me on YouTube smiling and stuff, well, I'm happy, but you see me like smiling and all these things, but like, YouTube is a very like lonesome job, unless you have like friends that's doing it with you, or you have a team or something, or you're working with, if you don't have that, you're just like, kind of like most YouTubers, start off in your own, you know, bedroom or whatever. It's a lonesome job, because like, you know, most jobs, you know, you go to your 9 to 5 or your company or whatever, you have employers or other employees to work with. You know, you have people to talk to, you have things to do. But like, if you're solely doing YouTube, and I can't imagine like doing it full time, you don't have any friends to go out with, or you don't have like friends doing YouTube with you. It's gonna be you, camera, computer, that's it. You don't need another person. Let you hire people, but at that point, it's like, it's kind of, I don't know. As I said before, it's the weirdest experience of going from like being just you, but then like when you're just you, but like people know you, it's just you, then it's different. Like, I'm still just me, but people look up to like, oh, one day I'm gonna move to Miami because of Ty, he inspired me, and they're like, what? I'm not gonna lie, guys, you guys have been showing some real support recently. Thank you so much. It really does mean a lot to me. Honestly, I say that with genuine love. You know, thank you so much for showing support, because you don't have to. Like, people, most people, I don't understand like how you get to a point, you get so big and you forget who you are. Like, nobody has to watch your like content. Nobody has to watch that video. Nobody has to like it. Like, they don't have to do anything. So like, just the fact that you click my video and give me the time of day means the world to me. Like, you don't have to do that, because like, I'm just me, you know. See you guys in the next video. Love you guys so much, you know. And that is Finn.